collapses into oceans of molten red, and the river thunders timeless through the valleys of the dead. Gnarled oaks rise like prophets, lightning scarred and thunder torn, keeping vigil for the dying of another world reborn. 10 million wings explode skyward in a single roaring prayer. Every grief we ever carried now set free into the air. The wind itself falls silent, struck to silence by the sight of a kingdom brought to glory in the furnace of one night. Twilight keeps the receipt for every empire ever raised, writes it in molten gold across the ruins of our days. We storm the gates of heaven, we leave here on our knees, yet twilight keeps the receipt and sets the captives free. Oh, we carved our names on marble, swore the stone would never fall, drew maps of tomorrow in the blood of every wall. But laughter cracked the blueprint, mercy opened up the door, and we wandered off the highway for a country we'd ignored. Half-built cathedrals of the heart still ring their unfinished bells, through valleys where the wild things run and no ambition dwells. Every road we never finished blazes brighter than the plan, for glory lives in detours, not the kingdom and the crown. Twilight keeps the receipt for every war we ever won, writes it in bruised violet where the light and dark are one. We came as kings and beggars, we leave here as the wind, yet twilight keeps the receipt and calls us home again. Listen, life will gut you like a fish beneath the moon, gives you children laughing, then seals up the womb, lets you taste forever, then rips the cup away, steals something in the ashes, stands up singing anyway. From cradle to the grave it keeps an honest brutal scar, but love outlives the ledger, love walks bleeding out the door and keeps on walking, keeps on burning, keeps on rising through the pain, till even death looks small against the wildfire of its name. Yeah. I've seen the heart split open like a sunrise on the sea. I've watched love die 1,000 times and still come back to me. I've carried every loss until the weight remade my bones, and heard the stones themselves cry out that no one dies alone. Out of the ruin, out of the roar, out of the dark. flame, scatters every debt we owe across the burning face of evening. We came here chasing kingdoms, we leave here unchained. Every scar a constellation, every wound a sacred name. Twilight keeps the receipt, then burns the book and grins like God.